Now what's going to happen to us? He's arresting my Phoenix. Unfortunate. We'll be taking 5 here. Swinging back with our worms. That's a nice draw. Gives us some action. Gives us a Lifesmith trigger, which is very nice to have, especially when we're racing. You could block with the replica and sack it on the lifelink guy to prevent me from gaining life. You may do that. That'd be a nice play. Probably he'll just trade the replica with the Death Touch one, as that one's going to be a big problem otherwise. Can't remember how many outs I have to the arrest. I think I have a replica, Silvok replica in here, so that'll be nice. So he blocked the lifelink one and left the Death Touch one alone. I don't really understand it, but I don't mind either. If he left a plains open, this would make sense, because he could then sack it and prevent the other one. So he's blasting me, huh? So he's hoping to get a fast kill here, it looks like. But I'm going to be gaining 3 life, so it effectively negates what he just did. Yeah, I'm back to 11. His mind probably just got blown. Play this guy. Lifesmith paying off in spades this match. See if we can find that replica. So we have our Carapace Forager, which will have to be the pick. Well, we know what our bottom 4 cards are, so there's 11 cards left. There's a Silvark Replica in there, Azuria's Brigade, a few others that I can't remember. I'm sure if you're watching at home, you know just which ones, if you just watched the draft. I, of course, have had several drinks already and cannot remember anything. The race is still on. We want to draw an artifact here. Silvok Replica would be ideal. Full Shock Replica, not as ideal, but still a very nice draw. Now I do want to attack with more than just the clone shells and the worms. I'm thinking to get everything but the Copper Mirror in. That way if he wants to attack back with the Full Shock, it'll cost him. I might just play this Full Shock Replica and attack with everything including the Copper Mirror. I think I will do that. I'd rather not show this to him, but he may try to kill my Lifesmith. I can't let that happen. Not at this point in the game. So now he knows what he's up against. And we're sending everything in. No more messing around. The Death Touch one, that's the wrong choice, guy. You want to block the Lifelink one. Oh well, there's no talking to him. He doesn't understand how Lifelink works, he doesn't understand SAC. Well, maybe he does. He did have a nice shatter right there. If he has another nice burn swell, he didn't get the 3 points there. So I don't know what to tell him at this point. We're still in some trouble. He does have 5 flying. Not as much trouble. If we hit another artifact, we're in pretty good shape. Especially if it's Silvok Replica. Azuria's Brigade, not as good right here. It's still a card. At least he did have a shatter there. It would have just looked awful if he blocked the Death Touch one, and he didn't even sack it, he just wanted to trade him off. I'm trying to figure out what his last 4 cards are. He's only drawn 5 lands out of his whole deck, out of 20 cards. Does he have a 10 land deck? I doubt it. So he must have some kind of action. Probably bad for us, if it costs a ton. He's got to play something here and advance his board, or he's in big trouble. I mean, we attack with everything. He blocks the 3, takes 6. We still die to some kind of pump or another galvanic blast. Die to Arc Trail too. What have we got? Elspeth to Reel. Alright. It's kinda dumb. Put 3 1/1s into play. That's bad for us. That hurts our attack with everything plan very badly. We need an arrest here. Or we need Sylvark Replica. We've got Panic Spellbomb. Now we can send everything into Elspeth. We'll end up dying on the counterattack. So that's not a good choice. Yeah, I'm going to play a land card. Now I'm thinking throw Spellbomb down. Make Wall of Tangled Cord unable to block. Then we have enough to get at Elspeth and kill it. And we'll have enough life to withstand the counter swing. He'll most likely trade everything off. There's a forest card. Not what we wanted at all. That's for damn sure. So yeah. Oh man. If only we had another 2, we wouldn't have to send everything at Elspeth. I just don't see how we can do this if we don't send everything into Elspeth. He's just not going to block it at all. His counter swing's going to be 8. We can send this one guy into him. I can always sack Full Shock and hit him. I think I'll probably end up just sacking Bull Shock and killing Elspeth here. Not a lot else to do. I think I'll start though by attacking Lorraine with everything. Showing that we aren't scared. I could hold back Lifesmith. It doesn't seem like that play is going to work. But I do kind of need Lifesmith. It does open some more outs. I suppose if I hit Replica, I really want to have Lifesmith. He's throwing some blockers around there. Just 2, that's kind of strange. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and chuck that guy. We will redirect it to else faster real. This card is retarded. Trade those off, put them at 7. So we're in a bad spot, no question about that. Things have not been going easily here. Azuria's brigade, not going to do it. Looking to draw some kind of artifact. Sovok Replica, as usual. The card that we have been waiting for all game. We have 8 unknowns, well, 9 unknowns. So a 1 in 9 shot. Several of our cards are lands that are left in our pack. 2 lands are on the bottom, 2 in our hand, 9 on the board. That's, what, 13? So 4 of the 9 are lands. Land will lose this game for us. Sovok Replica, the man of the hour. So that's going to keep us alive. Hopefully. It's always nice to get a nice rip right there when you need it the most. No, we're just going to wait. I mean, I can send Clone Shell in and Perilous Mirror in. Force a point through, I suppose. I'd rather have them to block, though, so our situation is tenuous. A removal spell in his hand will be devastating for us, of course. We'll lose Metalcraft when we sack our Sylvok, which is not good. He's still sending them in. We're doing our play. I imagine he knows that. He could see that much, I hope. But I don't see how we can get around it. Yep, we're blocking. Well, that's a nice turn. I guess he was cussing during that little pause. I can't believe that he has so few lands. It's just, he must be holding 3 lands? Why would he slow play all the lands, though? Makes no sense to me. It's like a regular draft deck. He has 6 lands, so 11 cards that are left in his deck would be land cards. Another flyer. It's bad. Yeah, Lifesmith is worth his weight in gold this game. We would have been dead by about 4 points or 6 points here. You just can't get any pressure right here. He's got a wall, he's got 2 flyers. Yeah, that's a good card. I don't have Metalcraft, so I have to hit an artifact next turn or I'm dead. Very frustrating game this has turned out to be.